Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly love reading for March 19th to the 25th of 2018. So this week, as the sun moves into or away from, say, Pisces, that did activate energy in your fifth house of creativity, love, entertainment, where you may have been out at social activities around children, children kind of flocking to you, whether it's family or your own children, and your love relationship maybe changes with that. I'm exploring your options about who you want to date, how to be a bit more playful and active when it comes to harmony between you and your significant other. Those things could come up. Now, the sun being in Aries, that will activate your sixth house of your health, your mental state, the things that you think about, the way that you might be communicating to your partner or not, work, your daily routine, and kind of going to the gym or thinking about different incremental ways to address health issues. All right, so keep that in mind as you face this week and the coming month of those things where you feel pulled away from your partner. Those are the things that you might be focusing on a bit more. Now, I already shuffled the cards and we'll do some clarifying cards, but I had to stop the video, but I wanted to keep the spread that I did for you here. So I just want you to trust that and know that I did shuffle off camera. So we're going to go with the very first card that came out, and it is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that some of you could have been dealing with, but this is your own energy of being able to see through the fog or something that's hidden, an ulterior motive. Someone is holding back emotionally, but often this is a card of love, a card of passion, where someone is sensitively, maybe very sensitive, and you might be as well, but they might be hiding their feelings about the way that they feel about you, what they might be feeling for you. So your dreams, different things could happen. For many of you who might experience psychic hunches, you might feel, if you ever heard of clairaudience, this is where some of you may be meshed with a soulmate, and you may be able to hear these kind of things that happen, and you might not believe it, but music, hearing music, seeing different signs, dreams, and maybe running into someone in a synchronistic way. Keep that in mind this week. And death is here. Death is the card of transformation. It's where you're letting go, moving on. From here, you may be having a dream that a significant other or someone that you are waiting for is moving on from someone else. You may have a dream about a loved one who has crossed over. It could have been a significant other, and you are dreaming about that person who's coming through to send you a message to say, I love you, I've always loved you, I still love you. Or someone saying that I love you, but I'm going through a divorce or situation. This could be you as well. Letting someone else, you could be kind of wishing and hoping that the other person knows that you're going through this without you having to say it. All right, that combination tells me that. The Four of Pentacles, someone is holding on to a past relationship, holding on emotionally and not being able to let go. The death that's the challenge. The death card is to be able to move on, to let go, but some of you are not. Sometimes this is you feel like, if I keep having dreams about someone, if I keep having these feelings for them, why am I not able to completely clear my energy out or move on to get into this love relationship, to move forward? Some of you may be having a hard, tough time. So to kind of keep your mind over things, maybe in the recent past you were partying. For a lot of you, it's like being invited to a social engagement, activities of having a good time, just maybe invited to a family reunion, a different party, socializing, those kind of things, but there was some kind of celebration. Could have thrown a party for someone who maybe did pass away. You had a memorial, those things could be going on, and it could be something where could be a somber moment, but something did happen. The Five of Cups is here. Some regret, some sadness, reflecting on the past for many of you out there, holding on to those things and maybe trying to let go, trying to move on. Maybe for a lot of you, if you are receiving clarity that someone is going through these issues, and you know it, you sense that they're moving on from someone else, you could be a bit down about by that fact for some of you out there. In the near future, you do have the Hierophant. These combinations speak about some kind of loss, though. For some of you out there, you may be mourning somebody for real. These cards, you have two fives here, which are about conflict, but I feel like commitment may be coming in. a proposal or something like that. Something is potentially growing for some of you out there, and this is where some of you could be around your romantic partner, dealing with different social organizations. If you have the same friendships, the same family unit, you may be related to this person, or something like that is going on. Maybe with the family, or marriage, something like that is going on. Maybe a death to the marriage, moving on, moving away from that. Healing. All right. Yes, healing. I just said that and it comes up. So just to let you know, the first two cards were the cards I did see. I did not see all of these cards just yet. I had to stop the camera because I did mess up on something as I was trying to explain the astrology within here. So the Ten of Swords is here in reverse, and this is the energy of healing, almost allowing things to end, but it's not happening just yet. Someone is still holding on. You have bad memories about a disappointment from maybe the past, someone, past grudges, past memories of maybe someone cheating, and really not finding closure with that particular relationship, not finding closure with the reason why maybe someone left you. If a romantic partner, someone that you did love, moved on and crossed over to the other side, you feel those memories, just to bring it up for some of you out there. But many of you are healing and not able to completely let go of someone just yet. All right. Now, what other people might see that you're doing, or how they may view your partner, they see that you are either telling the truth, you're communicating that you have done something, that you clear something out, that you are trying to start fresh. But I do still see this new beginning is here, but there's still mourning. All right, there's still some kind of loss. So I feel like a lot of you may be expressing yourself, being able to communicate certain things and to get your point across about your convictions. And your partner, what's going on with them? They could be offering you this relationship. For some of you out there, they could be going to different parties. They could be having a party, or throwing you a get together, anything like that, kind of joining you in some kind of commitment that's there. For some, they could be pregnant as well, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But some of you might not be ready just yet. That's what I kind of get. Someone is not ready just yet. And then the outcome is the Three of Wands. This person is not ready just yet. The ships, that they're not here. It's not time to load the dock. It's not time to get on. It's not time to go just yet. So this is kind of waiting for the right time to proceed, or for that person to come around. So that's a fire card. So it's energetically waiting for maybe another person. It could be a fire sign to come around towards you, or for the right time for you to go travel towards them. That's what I see. So I want to clarify the Four of Pentacles for Scorpio. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, Scorpio. Yes, holding on to a marriage, a burden, something that's a guilt. All right, something that you need to release, and especially if, again, that equation, or that situation where some of you may have been, you realize that someone else is moving on from someone, and you're still having to wait. So you're attached to that person and wanting them to kind of speak to you, but they're not ready either. They're not ready to speak to you just yet. Clarify the Hierophant for Scorpio. Clarify the Hierophant for Scorpio. Yeah, the Hermit is here. This is like schooling. This is like studying, learning, healing, finding that emotional support from someone else, from a professional. All right, and I feel like that could be something that some of you are going through. Maybe dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo for some, and a Taurus for some of you out there. All right, and let's clarify the Ace of Swords for Scorpio. Clarify the Ace of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah, the King of Wands is in reverse, and a lot of times this is coming through where, again, remember, it's someone on the other side that is telling the truth. Someone is telling the truth about them talking to two different people, maybe double dealing, something like that is going on. And in the meantime, as you, if this is you or another person, you're having to kind of tiptoe around the situation until things are completely out in the open. I feel with the King of Wands there. Some of you have been dealing with someone who may have been messing with someone else and got them pregnant, and that could be some of the issues that's going on there. But this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who you could have been dealing with, and that person may have been, you know, messing with other people or someone else, and be an ex-partner, and now you're receiving the truth about it or communicating, letting that other person know how you feel about it, right? And let's clarify the Page of Cups for Scorpio. And you do have the Queen of Wands, so this could be a fire sign that's showing up again here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, these cards could be. And this is someone that we have a child with that person. Maybe that person is waiting for you because they have a child. It just depends there for some. So we will see here what's going on. This energy is still kind of lingering over from last week too, for a lot of you, still working through the process of letting go. But I feel as you're working through that, some things are becoming clearer to you, and you're being able to be clearer with someone else about how you feel. Let's see messages for Scorpio for March 19th to the 25th. Deception. Someone is wearing false self-mask in this relationship. That's, again, it's almost like a secret kind of thing that's going on. In the meantime, something that you're currently dealing with, too much on your table or too much on someone else's table, and someone is not revealing all of their emotions and feelings just yet. That's just for Scorpio for March 19th to the 25th. Unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. Let it go. That's you know, when you feel it's necessary, if you feel that it's necessary. A lot of times you can go around and round and round until you figure that out yourself, until the other person experienced enough of the falling out, until you felt like you suffered enough through that connection. So someone is still holding on, not able to let go. But if that situation continues to happen, unrequited love, this person will still continue to come out in that way. Temptation, talking to other people, and maybe even cheating, and someone accepts it and then they're heartbroken by it, and you know, got to be mindful of that. So I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love to you, especially if you're going through this kind of energy. I know it's tense, so lots of healing as well. And if you would like a private or personal reading, as these are general, you can go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.